Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I hope you saw my video yesterday with Spellbinders Spring Cleaning Warehouse Sale. I will link the video here, and at the end, grab some fantastic steals and deals. You can even grab some items for gift giving. It's that good of a warehouse clearance sale. But in this video, this is my card share for the rest of the Stylish Ovals collection. This is part of the new release at Spellbinders. I have stitching, I have glimmering, I have stamp and coloring with my Olo markers, and I even have glimmering with the butterflies from the collection. Alrighty crafters, let's just go right into this one. Let's get started. So first up, I have this 5x7 card. Doesn't have to be 5x7. You can crop it, but I made it 5x7 because the vine was speaking to me. It said, go big, go long. This card is featuring the Stylish Oval Thanks hot foil plate. I did hot foil it with the Satin Metallics hot foil roll. This is currently on sale at Spellbinders. Thumbs up. I used this color here. I would call this a platinum color. Very pretty. And I also did the Sentiment Thanks and cut it out with the coordinating die. This is roughly 4.5 inch tall, so it will fit on a standard A2 card. On the image, you can see there are butterflies and florals, but I wanted to go longer, and then I came up with this idea using, also from this collection, the Stylish Oval Hello You Floral dies. The first time I used it, I did it this way, which is how the die is intended. But I started to clip it apart and came up with this whole organic floral vine look. I guess I was inspired by my recent video with the hummingbirds, with the vine again. I deconstructed, did some clipping, clipped here. This piece that looks like it's coming out of the Glimmer hot foil is the curve. So I'm using that curved bottom to my advantage to make it look like it's coming out here. So actually, upside down, this is right here. You see it? The only change I made, I didn't want to use the buds. I decided to use this image, but not as big. Use the second layer in it twice, and then the bigger bud. So I wanted it to be more like this with a little bit of this. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by this part. Instead of cutting this whole piece and making it so wide, I wanted to still enjoy the leaves. So what I did, I used this piece, the layering piece for that, to then do it as a bud instead of going with the little tulip right here. Play, because here gives you the opportunity to play, and you can clip these bits off too. Also on this card, I used some of Spellbinders' new cardstock for the florals, namely Velvet Rose for the flower and Sage for the leaves. Ooh, 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 so loved. I will be linking everything I'm talking about below, okay? But just love this colorway. The base of this is that accent cardstock, which is now sold out at Amazon. Remember I said to you it goes in stock, goes out of stock? It's now out of stock. The Hammermill cardstock, though, which I did the Glimmer hot foil, that's in stock. Speaking of glimmer, it just came to me now. I'm going to mention the workshop a couple of times till the workshop actually happens. Because I think this is a good opportunity for you to watch it and see if you want to do hot foiling, or if you have your Glimmer hot foil machine, how to use it more often and take it to the next level. I'm going to watch both the beginner video and the advanced video. Remember, the class is on May 13 at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It will either be on Facebook or YouTube. I will confirm that closer to the time where it's going to actually be shown. But the beauty of watching something like that live, that workshop, kind of like being in an in-person workshop, you can get to ask questions, and you have your Glimmer hot foil plate, your Glimmer machine, and your die cutting machine. And actually right now in that spring cleaning sale, the Glimmer is on sale. The Platinum machine is on sale. Not the Platinum 6, the Platinum machine, which is the larger, wide format die cutting machine. That's on sale. Then you can definitely play with your Glimmer hot foil and do all kinds of stuff. So it's not just with the Seahorse Kisses, which has a lot of Glimmer hot foil plates, but even here, look how you can use your Glimmer hot foil plates and still create something So beautiful. I love this card. Love, love, love this card. This background is that accent cardstock, which is a bright white cardstock. It could have also been, this was another choice, fog. Remember I said to you fog is like a few shades from white? It's like a super light gray cardstock. This could have also been there because it kind of goes with that glimmer hot foil roll. So pretty. Hope you guys like this. To house this ensemble, I made this whole thing up with the flowers and here, and then I needed a background. I pulled out, it's a 3D embossing folder of the month, and it's called Spring Burst. So perfect for this. To cut out this image, because this does not come with a coordinating die, I'm using from the Stylish Ovals collection, Stylish Ovals dies. So I believe it's one of these coming in, maybe about the fourth one in, fits this shape. And you have choices. You can go to the next one, but I wanted to have the flower. If I go in tighter, it would have cut the flower, but it would have been closer to that edge. So I had a choice to make, and I decided to keep that flower and then do this whole organic look. Finish the whole thing off with some silver gems. What do you guys think on this 5x7 card? So I turned this image into a 5x7 card. This could have also been for Mother's Day. I could have done my Happy Mother's Day right there. Love, happy birthday too. It truly is a all occasion card. With sympathy would have worked here. Thanks, happy birthday, congratulations, happy Mother's Day. Many occasions, okay? Happy retirement. That would have been a pretty card for happy retirement. Alrighty, up next, I have the Stitched Floral Flip Frame Die. Whoo, this one is hard to say. I just said that like 4 times. And I stitched away. Before I had shown you, when I did the introduction to this whole Stylish Ovals collection, I showed you I was going to work with this. And I like it, but I wasn't loving it. So I was watching, this is a little sidebar on inspiration. I was watching the Spring Baking Championship. I'll show you the cake that inspired this card. It was designed by, the baker's name is Jai, J-A-I. I think she won in that episode. So I'm watching Spring Baking Championship and I'm like, gosh, that cake is so pretty. I just couldn't get that colorway out of my head. Here it is in card form. Minus a little bit of the pink, but I love this. So now this, I still have. I can work with it like this, but Jennifer McGuire just had a video where she was taking, so this die set really is intended for an A2 card, but she just did a whole series where she extended this out to a 5x7 by clipping it apart, kind of like this, where you deconstruct it. Coming back to my hummingbird, this is like my super favorite card, where you can deconstruct it again, just clip it apart. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to clip it at certain parts. This is Spellbinders' new Pro Shears. And I'm going to just snip, snip, snip. These scissors are so good. Listen to that snappy goodness. There's a video coming with this too. And snip. And maybe go this route. So I'm going to do something different, and I can clean up that little edge like so. You see? Clip this off too, turn the leaf, and maybe do something a little different. So you see how you can deconstruct it? I think I'll work with this one that way. So I'll show you that card when I make it. I still love this one. That's why I keep bringing it back, right? These scissors, fabulous. Pro shears. There's also the detail scissor, smaller one. But these ones, I know a lot of people love this, but my fingers, I don't know. Maybe I have big fingers, who knows? But I like this kind. And this is working for fussy cutting and detailing. So love. I'll link that too. So I was inspired by that cake, and I had a light green cardstock. I took some Distress Oxide in Mauve Lawn, inked around the edges gently, and then created this look. Put my 2 panels and stitched away. Pulled some pearls from my stash, finished it off, and then in the middle here, I noticed I don't have more gems. I was thinking of adding more gems, but I thought it would have made it too busy. In the middle, I have Happy Birthday. That is inspired by this stamp set, which is currently on sale at the Spring Cleaning Warehouse sale. Floral Reflection Sentiments. Love. I have told you guys in that video too when I showed it, and even now, still super love. Happy Birthday. It's the sentiments, the font, And these little bitties right here, these little good, not a wax seal stamp, but it's the shape of the wax seal. Love that. And these are high quality photopolymer stamps. So I stamped out happy birthday, heat embossed, die cut it with another favorite of mine, stitched fan card front die. I love this little label right here with the dot detail, and it fits a lot of these sentiments, not the high ones, but these long thin ones. You make me smile. I've used that one, I've used this one, and a thank you. So love. And then on the inside, flipping in this top folding A2 card, I have a gift for someone special right there, and that to represent stitching. You could also stamp this on the back and then put your name, handmade by. Isn't that cool? It's an excellent stitching die anyway, but the label die in it is like an added bonus, and I think it works so well here. This little floral set though, you can do with stitching, without stitching. I'm going to do this one without stitching, so expect to see that soon. Super duper cute. I so love this happy birthday card. Yay. On sale. Grab it if you can. Up next, this is the stylish oval birthday wishes stamp. So you get this oval curved stamp, and I colored this up with my Olo markers. This is 98% Olo. Only in these little thin bits that you see here where the stem is, that's when I had to go back into my Copic because the Olos were just a little bit juicy in that spot. Here are my Olo markers. Guys, Olo has a new box and I had pre-ordered it. It just arrived. This is another sidebar. This is holding 32, so small because it's dual-ended brush tip. So I have, one color here, another color here. So talk about a small footprint with the Olo markers. I will be linking the Olos below. Spellbinders does carry them, but this little box is sold on the Olo website. I will link this box, and you have 3 configurations, I believe. 128. 128 is the full collection, so you can get that box. This is a cardboard box. So if you see the low price point, that's why. It's a don't get it wet box, okay? Super duper cute. That's a nice little footprint, so I'm going to get a second one of that box. But back to my card. Colored up with all the Olos that I have. Little bit of Copic, just in these little fine points. Then I cut out this image with my favorite. Every single fluted classic shape is on sale in the spring cleaning warehouse sale. This might be the time. This largest one is a true A2, 2 outer pieces, the outside cut line, the drop-in to create the frame. The inside part here for the colored image, I used that 3rd die and then just pasted on top of here. I didn't pop it up. I just kept it really as a 2D card. Not much height. This should go with standard mail, not crazy in terms of the cost to mail it. I did put some glitter drops on it. This glitter drop I think is called Aqua. I think it just works so well with the blue. And this blue is bright, but it's just a little hint of it. I wanted it to still be bright and springy, so that's why I went with a brighter color. Picks up back with this. And then wishing you the best day, that's from here. Super high quality photopolymer stamp. Nice, clean card, but still very pretty. Definitely get yourself some fluted classics. I started off with the circle and the square, and then next thing I know, I was like, I must get. And I use every single shape, including the slimline, all the time. So love. It really is a classic, timeless beauty. Okay, crafters, this is my last card in my card share. This is more like an oversized card featuring one of my favorite colorways. This is Spellbinders Glacier cardstock. Glacier is that light blue cardstock. I love to use it all the time, especially for card bases. On the background, you're seeing the beautiful butterfly 3D embossing folder. You would use a universal plate system to cut this one. It's so pretty with the butterflies. I also took some of the Essential Stylish ovals, cut 2 pieces, and here, that's that 1/8 of an inch. When you put 2 of these beside each other, you get a thin rim. And I use that rim as a frame. On the inside, I have Bristol Smooth cardstock. Took out one of my cloud stencils from my stash, and I just ink blend. I believe this is Distress Oxide Tumbled Glass, super light blue. Then I had fun with all the butterfly goodness. I did hot foil with the Fluttering by Hot Foil Plate. And I glimmered this, had a whole panel, then just put those little butterflies and cut them out. I am using Spellbinders. It's a rainbow hot foil roll. I will link it below and I'll put the proper name here. And then in between, I also decided to play with something I recently hauled. This is from BB's Butterflies collection. This is currently on super sale in the spring cleaning warehouse sale. And I die cut this butterfly and then 2 more of them. And then after I cut the butterflies, I decided to pull out some Distress Oxide ink, did some blending. I had yellow base here, a purple base there, and a light blue. Then I came in with this. After I did it, I was like, the butterfly was just, I'm so spoiled by this little die set. When Spellbinders came out with this, I was like, oh, this is so fabulous. This is from March Kit Club. This is the small die of the month for March. It is just the gift that keeps on giving. You can use this panel similar to how you do the 2 ends here. Oh, let me show it to you. Like that. You do the 2 sides. Same with the stitching. So technically, I could actually, yeah. You do this butterfly and you add those florals. I took out the florals, put it on here. There's something with these Spellbinders, I tell you. I love having the florals on the butterfly. I think it's just so amazing. It's also fabulous because I have this over here too. It's also fabulous on a hummingbird wing as well. See, I tell you. And I love the florals. So I'm just enjoying that style. Like, I haven't seen that before, but I just think it is so pretty, so unique, fun, but at the same time, timeless, right? So I put the florals here. And then I put some gems from my stash, and I even clipped this down smaller to put it here. And that little flower, oh, I can't remember where this is from. It's one of those open house die sets. Those I think are on sale too. And I use one of the little bitty flowers because where these 2 ends intersect on this one, I needed to have something. So I used that little flower and put a gem. And then I did this whole spray of butterflies, sending birthday wishes back to this stamp set. Stylish Over Birthday Wishes, which is this one. So on the last card, I used Wishing You the Best Day on this one. Sending birthday wishes. It's such a pretty font too. I love the print and then the script. It's just so elegant. So I love this background. Got it on my card and just played with the ovals, the butterflies, butterfly dies, all sorts of butterfly goodness. Oh, you know what too? I didn't even realize. You notice? Same label again. You know, just having tons of fun. Okay, crafters, so these are my 4 cards, tying up the rest of the Stylish Ovals collection. More cards to come. I'm going to deconstruct this one. Everything, like I said, will be detailed and linked below. And until the next video, go ahead and take a peek at that spring cleaning warehouse sale. I've said that how many times in this video? About 5 times, because the sale is that good. Trust me. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.